Good morning and welcome to the Leone Broadcasting Corporation on 90.2 FM. You remember sometimes back, there was this issue about hospital building. Well, the person responsible for this already done that work day, and we want to inform you and tell you so many things about that hospital day. Inside studio this morning, I get Phoebe and Fingai Abdullahi, Director, Jericho Road Ministries. First of all, Madam Abdullahi, tell me, why are you doing our studios this morning?
We've been in the fight for a very good cause. We're in a health center off D.O. Barracks Road. So are they here this morning for make them know say, we don't complete the work where we've been in the fight for, and now we want to start for serve the public, we want to start for serve the community. This will happen next week.
Everything you see here was done with a bare hand. No machines were used here. We do everything, no concrete mixing machine. We are mixing everything with our bare hands. They were using shovels, headpans, pickaxes. I had over 60 workers who were with me here. This is the reception. When you come, you talk and you are directed. So heading this way, this direction. This is the pharmacy here. Here is the conference room or training center. These rooms are examination rooms 1, 2, 3. 5. So this way is leading to the maternity admission room.
This clinic is really crucial for the health of the people of Kano. Our health system is already fragile. With the Ebola crisis, the health system has been destroyed. I am Saido Kanu, Country Director for World Hope International Sierra Leone Program. We work in several areas, providing safe drinking water to communities. And when this construction was about to start, we were asked to do the construction of the water well and provide water to the center, which we have done. In Sierra Leone, under normal circumstances, many people die of other diseases other than Ebola. Like malaria. Malaria is one of the most common diseases. But for the past several months, all the emphasis has been on Ebola. We are thinking about post-Ebola, the recovery phase. And this clinic is one aspect of the recovery phase. It has really given hope to the people of Kano.
Let's do some more of the situations.
All right, Mr. Screener.
Yeah.
Up here.
We were determined that this project shouldn't stop just because of the fear of Ebola. There are a lot of patients that need a facility like this, especially in a time like this.
Okay, I'm coming into the gate.
Yeah.
All right, can I go?
Allow me to test you.
I'm not sick.
No, even sick or not, let me test you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What is my temperature?
It's 40.
Just remember, if he wasn't feeling well and he had a fever, you would tell him to go to the tent because his chances of having Ebola are higher. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Working in a place like Sierra Leone, you're always working beyond your capacity. There's no such thing as a boring, mundane day. You never quite know what you're going to face, so you have to improvise a lot. The potential to make a big difference is right in front of you every day. Our staff, they're young, but they have a lot of energy. They're willing to learn. As we go, there'll be kinks to work out, but there's a lot of people with a lot of determination, and I think together we can be successful.
Okay, somebody else.
Now, may I just come to this?
Yeah.
This not going to be some kind of hit and run something. Say, when I come, start, then tomorrow everything fold
Everything
up.
fold.
You don't see nobody again.
Yeah, that's a good question. And that Boko people, they say. But we come from US because me not Kono person. And I get the heart for me people. We not get no plan for most start in the next 2-3 years, fold up, door closed, gone. No. I just want to give a brief history of how this place came about. Training as a nurse back in Freetown, my desire was to come back to Kono and work as a nurse to help my people, to work with my people. I had a promise and I had a word with my mother that when I grew up, I'll do medicine and I'll come back to work with her. Because at the time she was a midwife, but working in the remote areas. Unfortunately for me, by the time I was graduating, the war was cut off with Kono. We had to run. I was in a refugee camp for some years. Finally, God allowed me to go out, and where He took me to, Buffalo, New York. But I went with a heavy heart for my country. Because of dreams that were cast down and trampled upon by the war, I said I'm never coming back to Africa. But my mother, she didn't let go of that. She hung it over my head. And when I went there, thinking not to come back, she was hunting me. I finally had an opportunity to meet with my boss, who is Dr. Blake, the founder. I said, my plan is to go back to Africa. I think God is calling me to go back. We came in 2009, do exploration, and we finally settled down. Yes, there's a need for medical help here. So what can we do? Let's go back and start planning. We had to come up with the name for this place, Adamamartha Memorial Community Health Center. Adama is the grandmother for all of the Fengai family. She's been very instrumental for Fengai family being what it is today. And Martha, my mother, is the woman that inspires me to actually get the vision for healthcare. They're no longer alive at this time. I thought I should keep their name alive so they are not forgotten.
Vivian is pretty amazing. You don't meet too many people like her.
She has been such a pillar who has tremendously given up herself to see that this organization is established in Kono. You know, it's not easy. Villages, back and forth, Freetown, the road is rugged, but she endured it.
She hasn't had an easy road to get to where she is, and people with less strength and less determination, they would have given up a long time ago.
When we started, we worked up to 3 months. We almost got the foundation. All of a sudden, hooligans in open trucks, they came, they met us walking, they had cutlasses, they had knives, sticks, and they just pounced on my workers. All the tools, the shovels, the drums, the trowels, and even our cement, They were all taken and they went with it.
You see, they were taking our implement, going with them. Some of them pull knives. They say if we resist, they will starve us. You see them? They are taking our implement, going with them.
Within 30 minutes, then we saw the police truck. When we saw them at first, we were happy. But instead of coming to do the right thing, the police started beating my boys.
Over here is me. I'm trying to talk to the two police guys. I say, why are you doing such thing to us? We have already opened up to 15 bags of cement to lay the bricks, and now you are saying we should stop work.
They started using live ammunition, fired up the sky. They were firing, pow, pow. So I had to stand and shout, hey guys, run for your lives. Here in this country, the police boss is the vice president. That's the vice president's house, if you can see from a distance. He never wanted this hospital to be built closer to his house.
That was a real battle, physically, spiritually. My own vice president, who is like a brother, he turned against me.
Why would the vice president of Sierra Leone oppose this clinic?
That is an interesting question. That was also a mystery for me. I can't think of any other reason why he was against this clinic being built, but selfish reason. I don't want any public place near me. I don't want common people coming around my place. But they are your people, and they are the one that elected you to power. So if this kind of thing is going to help those people and somebody wants to stand against it, and that was something I wasn't ready to bow down to. After the fight at my site, the street boys that he hired, they actually went right into my compound. People had to actually run to my rescue to get me out of that compound because they came in, they said they burned down the place. The word got to some of the ministers that are also born of Kano. One of the ministers got me from there to Freetown and took us to the president. He called for all the paramount chiefs. He called for all the ministers of Kano. And he called for him, for us to go meet in the State House, like they would say, White House. And that's when the president ruled out on my favor. There are many in this town that might think they're not welcome to come through this gate because of what has happened in the past. My expectation of you is you're not pushing aside or pushing away anyone that has once been a problem for the building of the construction of this clinic here. People tell me, hey, this is one of them. Oh, really? I love them. You know what they did? What they did, they actually advertised us.
Yes, you did.
They made the world know about us. They meant it for evil, but God turned it around for the good. So, each and every one of us here, we are all the hands and feet of Jesus. And He's expecting us to show the love that He showed for us on the cross.
We did also today to talk about the opening of the Memorial Community Health Center where they start treatment this Monday tomorrow.
Yes, Monday tomorrow.
Everything set for that day?
Good morning, all staff, and welcome to Adamamartha Memorial Community Health Center. We open the day with a word of prayer and exhortation to each and every one of us.
Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, God. I know you came from Hello, Mama. Holy Father, we say good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord.
This is the most exciting part of being here in Kono. And I can see some people already outside the gate. Our screeners are here, our staff is here. We're ready to go.
No, not for the reopen. Wait, I can't explain. See if we invite your parents there. Running.
What do you think? So right on here, 36.3. And why are you here today?
Diabetes.
Diabetes. All right. Diabetes. Yeah. And now we give this to her. She can go down and register. This is her ticket to get inside. Okay.
Patient number 1.
Almost 2 weeks.
So when we checked your sugar was high. It was 208, which is saying that you probably have diabetes. So I have to give you a medicine to help control your sugar. More important than the medicine is the changes that you're going to make in your life. Things that make your sugar go up are things that have a lot of sugar that you add, but also other things that you don't see, there's sugar inside. For example, you eat a lot of rice, rice has sugar. You understand? Okay?
I have to. I don't have to eat rice.
No.
No, not that you don't have to eat rice.
You go eat rice.
Nia na madon fintani o adona kuwa bo wan semende abende mu asopozi mani bobiendo.
No, good.
So these are the two medicines you need. He'll take you to the pharmacy. The pharmacy will give you the medicines. When you come back next month, we'll see how you're doing.
I heard it over radio. They said they have opened a new clinic for the vulnerable people. So that's why I take my chance to bring my sister for medication. I'm Mr. Fodi Yende. I'm from Kono, Kwedutan. This type of clinic is very, very good for the Kono community. It is timely you intervene. Only the government hospital is functioning in here, but with this type of clinic, I know the Kono people will get better treatment.
So they came this morning to show their support and give us their own help by bringing in one he-goat. Wow, this is our day, a very memorable day for me today. And a dream come true day. I want to say I appreciate on all, me papa them, me mama them, me sisters, me brothers, me honorable ministers, me paramount chiefs. I welcome on all.
Today, a child has been born, an incarnate of Madam Adamamartha here in Kono district. It was a strong fight, and it was a good fight. Thank you very much.
I get the pleasure to cut this tape and declare the Adamamartha Community Health Center in Kono District
open. I thank you all.
Right, now quickly, this thing that starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, like say you've been on the dream all of this while, and now it come to reality. What's like the play in your mind right now?
Oh my God, it's overwhelming, and what no will be enough actually for expressing. That's the dream where I don't dream all along. When I left the shores of Sierra Leone, they come to pass. And I'm ready for it. I have all intention of coming through with this. It's like I'm just getting started.